Welcome to Domain 2, Section 2.6, AI Threat Modeling. In this session, we will look at what threat modeling is, the questions it answers about attackers, and the established methods you can apply, including newer ones built specifically for AI. Why does this matter beyond the exam? Threat modeling is how you think like an attacker before an attacker thinks like you. Mastering it lets you anticipate how someone might abuse an AI system, choose controls that defend against more than one threat at once, and build the proactive defenses that stop incidents before they start. Let's start with the idea. Threat modeling is a key part of risk analysis, and it begins by identifying the various actors who might threaten a given system without necessarily pinning down exactly who they are. A practical insight is that one control often defends against several threats at once. A measure that blocks a well-resourced state-backed attacker may also stop an ordinary criminal, and noting the overlap makes your model more efficient. At its core, threat modeling does three things. It creates a simplified abstraction of the system. It profiles the attackers, including their goals, methods, and skills. And it builds a catalogue of the potential threats. From there, it answers practical questions about each adversary, such as how often they would encounter a target, how likely they are to be detected, what the target is worth to them, what skills and resources they would need, and how much effort the whole attack demands. There is no single best method, so teams often combine several, since each has strengths and blind spots. Let me walk through the main ones. Stride is the most mature and easy to apply, naming 6 threat types from spoofing to elevation of privilege, but it struggles with AI-specific issues like adversarial machine learning. PASTA is a process-driven approach that ties closely to risk management and prioritizes threats by business impact, though it is laborious. And LINDDUN focuses specifically on privacy concerns. The methods continue. Trike integrates risk assessment with structured modeling but has thin documentation. VAST is visual, agile, and scalable, fitting the iterative way AI is built. OCTAVE centers on identifying critical assets and the operational context around them. And MAESTRO is a newer model built specifically for AI, addressing multi-agent environments, adversarial machine learning, and AI autonomy that the older methods miss. 2 themes tie this together. First, traditional threat modeling rarely considers ethics, privacy, and human rights, so for AI you must deliberately adapt your chosen method to include them. And second, AI itself is increasingly used to assist the threat modeling process, with tools that help teams generate risk and threat scenarios from these established frameworks. Let's bring it all together. Threat modeling abstracts the system, profiles attackers, and catalogues threats, while answering key questions about each adversary's effort and reward. A range of methods exists, from the mature Stride and risk-driven PASTA to privacy-focused LINDDUN and the AI-specific MAESTRO, and they are best combined. Above all, adapt them to cover ethics, privacy, and human rights, which traditional models overlook. You now know how to model the threats against an AI system. Every important topic and idea from this session is covered in the multiple choice questions on RooCloud.com. Before you move on to the next session, work through the chapter-wise questions there, because recalling which method fits which need is a favorite exam theme. Practice first, and then move forward with confidence. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.